Hey everybody, welcome to RVT. This is RVT, Rashid's Video to Bigger Jux with JC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am, of course, and Rashid the R-Man. Coming alive on social media platforms. How you guys doing, man? Yeah, here we are with another picture up, guys. Here we are with another picture up. And, a different kind of picture up.
It's a human being, it's a baby, it's a child. So you're telling me it's right to kill a human being, a baby, and a child.
If it's your thing, you have your own choice. If it's legal, then it's legal. It's like,
So it's my thing, I have a son right now, it's okay to kill him.
This is street preaching. I told you guys that us around here like to view street preaching. I'm checking to see what else is on here. Okay, just checking to see my options on here on my cell phone. I told you guys I like to watch street preaching and hearing the public digging the ass, and they digging the public ass about controversial topics.
I'm talking for my sister.
Did you go to high school, university?
Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go?
I went to UST, I have a master's degree.
Okay, congrats. Okay, so you went to UST, you have a master's degree.
And they really, it's certain ones that I listen to. You know, they get very rambunctious. Whatever the fuck that word is. I think I pronounce it. And very entertaining to look at. Very. Because sometimes you get so wrapped up in it, you want to speak out yourself. But you can't because you're viewing it on social media. But you get so into it because some of them hold good questions and points.
You want the people to have a rape baby? That's the abortion. 9% of them. That's not true. Hold on, I'm not true. There's abortion. If abortion was not allowed, then it would be illegal. First of all, I'm 24 years old, okay?
Calm down.
Hold on.
No, I'm listening to you. You don't have to scream. Calm down.
I might have 10 kids right now, okay? Some people are not ready to have.
Are you married?
No. Why do I need to marry?
That has nothing to do with it. That's the problem.
No, are you domestic?
No, it's not disrespect, but it's the truth.
What about
you shouldn't be having kids outside of marriage. That means you're a fornicator. You need to repent.
Social media is so fucking awesome, dude.
You need to repent. Stop having kids out of wedlock, and maybe you can have a healthy environment for your children. Now you want to spit on me? And don't have sex outside of marriage. You're correct.
It's so surprising that so many people have questions about spirituality. We was thinking about at one point in time. We was thinking about doing some street preaching. It was a thought that passed my head. It was just a thought. We didn't follow through with it. But on top of that, it's interesting to see so many people that will accumulate around you.
You the truth. You should be married. They're going to have children. They're going to have sex. You should be married. Marriage is honorable, the bit.
You will gain a lot of people around you with so many questions and statements. I mean, the hatred. I've seen street preachers get knocked down, spit on, hit. Somebody took their Slurpee and threw it in their face. They go through so fucking much, dude.
Okay. I sat there and took the dick. I don't have to be here.
My choice?
My choice. I said, give it to him.
they get so wrapped up in trying to get their point across. Yes, sweetie. It's just, amazing how there's so many people out there. It's two things going on here. It's two things. There's so many people out there who will naturally get attracted to spirituality. That's number one. And number two, you'd be surprised how many people walking around that have really nothing to do. Everybody walking around on the streets, you think that they're going somewhere. But yet, if you get somebody like this, you get all these people standing around wasting all this time. They're not doing nothing. They walking by. It's hard to stand there. It's just showing that people walking around outside, everybody is not going no fucking where,
No, she's not. Actually,
then why do you need to do a DNA
listen,
test?
I'm telling you that just for one thing. Is that Jesus loves you. Listen to me. Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
And guess what? Having sex outside of marriage is wrong.
Why do you think that it's fair to ruin someone else's life?
I didn't ruin anybody's life.
I'm not saying that you ruined someone else's life. I'm saying your opinion.
I mean, these people have actually nothing to do. They're just standing there, wasted time listening to this guy and responding to him. And these are people that just walking down the street. It's a lesson learned in this shit. You get to learn it. Not everybody walking around outside got a place to go,
Okay. That's assault.
That's assault.
Anyone can call the police and arrest her? I don't care.
It's just amazing how people try to get there. So welcome everybody to another Coming Attractions. I have that other picture of, let me turn this down a little bit. I have this other picture of R. Rabbit. Y'all saw the first one. Well, we upgraded it. Yeah, we redid it. And this looks a little different. In our opinion, it looks better. So we probably go with this one. It will be a combination of two. But anyway, without further ado, check this out. This is it right here. Now, as you notice that this looks completely different. It still looks the same, but different. I wanted the women rabbit to have like the Lola look. And of course, that's me right there, the R Rabbit. And I wanted it to be less stiff looking. I wanted it to be more conforming to the way animation, the way the mainstream animation is. I wanted to be more conforming in it. So this is the new picture, and I'm probably gonna go with this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one because it's just better. So sit back, relax, and hang out for a while, chew some fat, and enjoy the new version of R Rabbit. Most likely we'll go with this than the other one. But it's funky, right? Nice shit, right? That's right, sweetie. We do nice shit, Yeah, so we just sitting here listening to the street preaching shit.
Why don't you call the police on people that assault us? That's the real question.
Yeah,
why are you people that are so moral and ethical? We just had somebody assault me.
So it's just people just standing around, and you think they got places to go. You see people walking down the street, but for them to just accumulate, whatever the fuck around somebody, they must think got nothing to do. I mean, it's a huge crowd. See, they always attract a crowd of people that just not doing anything outside.
But I'm not. You know why? Because I'm not a violent person. You don't want to, trust me. You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to. Because God loves you. I'm telling you. Listen, people threaten people, they don't even know who they're talking to. They don't know who they're talking to. So I'm here telling you this, man. It's wrong to kill a baby. It's wrong to kill a human being. You're
just amazing to look at. It's just to think. I was thinking about doing that. I knew somebody that went. It was a cab driver like me, and then decided to do that. I don't think they drive a taxi no more. But I was walking by and I saw him preaching like this. I didn't say nothing to him. I just kept walking. But I saw him though. I know he saw me too. I didn't say nothing to him. So I know somebody who was one way and just went that way of being a street preacher. But street preachers go through so much. They even have documentaries on what they go through. I mean, they get soda spit thrown in their face. They get their signs knocked down. They go through so much, man. You gotta be so brave to do something like this. So brave.
Boasting that you're taking a person's penis is dimensions of a child.
America is a crazy fucking world, sweetie. It's a crazy world, you know.
Listen to me. You want to listen to me? You have no right to talk to me.
Stop talking, Packers! Sit down!
Watch, it's back there.
I'm asking it off!
You got your watch. She wants to talk to me.
So you're trying to tell me right now that these are sins. All my kids are sins, right?
Listen to me.
Go repay your sins in your corner by yourself. Nobody needs to hear your thoughts.
You want to listen to me? Freedom of speech. Young lady.
Freedom of abortion.
First and foremost.
Go suck your dick.
Maybe we got off at the wrong hand.
Yeah, you call her a whore, sir.
Stop.
What kind of pastor are you to call a woman a whore?
Stop.
I'm listening to you.
No, don't tell me to stop.
No.
God loves you, you know that?
And no, what kind of pastor are you to call a woman a whore? Huh? What kind of motherfucking God are you? Your religion teaches respect and love among everyone, and you're calling women whores? Fuck off, man.
I think that this animation right here is gonna be the one we're gonna stick with, guys. And as you know, I got some shows coming up. I have the pig that likes pork coming up. It's the Rashid Showcase, and you guys are really gonna like. Have the Rashid documentary coming up. Have the other episode of Dragonfly coming up also. You guys will really like that.
You know, and I know that some things that you did, some things I did in my life were wrong. But you know what? You gotta live. And good things can come out of that.
And you guys gonna have a lot of fun that night when it airs. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. I wanna make something for us so we'll have something to watch. No offense towards anything that's airing right now on mainstream, but we like our content a certain way, and y'all know what I'm talking about. We want the good, we want the stuff, the real shit, reality. Not everything funny. Even though the funny shit around here is authentic, this shit is just. So, I created this for us. I'm creating all this for us so we'll have something to watch. That our choices are expanded around here on RVT. Our choices are expanded. We have a variety of selection. You know, we have a variety of selection. And that's what this is about, having a variety of selection. So I am in the studio, and I was going to do a serial picture up. I really was, but a regular picture up would be sufficient because I'm advertising this R-Rabbit. It's just a wonder why there isn't any cartoons like this of a white rabbit doing karate. You know, it's right to the point. Yes, I'm about to say they don't like white rabbits. Period. Any cartoon character that comes out, if they all white, they very questionable. They could be every color, but all white. When it comes to all white, you hardly gonna get any animations with a celebrity, with a cartoon character that's all white. You hardly gonna get any. And I like it. I like the white thing. I think the Trix Rabbit should have his own cartoon series. I think most of them cartoon mascots should have an animation series. I just do. Because I think the commercials give them such good personalities. You will want to watch them if they had a cartoon. If the Trix Rabbit had a cartoon, I will watch it. If Lucky Charms mascot had a cartoon, I will watch. We'll watch it, sweetie. They took away the Applejack kids, I think. But if they were still here, and they probably are, I don't know. I will watch it. We'll watch it, sweetie. So, some good talent just going down the drain. It's nothing like watching talent just get flushed down the drain. It's hard for to swallow and watch somebody, talent just get. All fucked up. This is a trip, man. It's not, that's the thing, there's not too many white cartoon characters out there. It's not too many. I'm talking Snow White, not like that pink, supposed to be white people shit. I'm talking about white, like the Trix Rabbit. There's not too many. For some reason, animators just shun away from that. Hello Kitty is white, but they put different clothes on it, What if the Pink Panther was white? What if the Pink Panther was white and they called him the White Panther? And he was exactly the same way that he was. Will we like it? I would think it looked better. I just would. In my opinion, I just think that in Hollywood, in other words, what I'm trying to say is that I like the color white. I like that. Frosty the Snowman. But not really Frosty. When it's all white, you gotta put bright shit around it. You can't just let them be plain white. Like Pinky and the Brain on the Animaniacs. They were white. But their tails was pink, their hands were pink. They ain't gonna let us stay like all white. They're just not gonna do it. Just like they won't let us stay all black. They'll either draw the cartoon character with these big eyes. Yeah, the really huge eyes. And around the mouth will be like pink or beige around the mouth. They won't let nothing be all this, all that. And that's what I'm trying to break through in animation. Trying to break through that. Yeah, I'm trying to break through that. I think the classic cartoons when all of the cartoon characters looked like Goofy or Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and yet they were all black. They had all black on the appearance. They're Goofy. Goofy had they changed him to being that, like, they grew his eyes out larger. With his eyes and his beagle, his snout is pink or beige, but the rest of his body is black. They won't do a whole black,
Do it right. Do it right. Commit to her for life. I hope you do. Listen, if you don't commit to your wife for life and you want to sleep around and just have sex and justify it, listen, it's a bad lifestyle, and I don't know how to say that in any other way. There are terms for that. And you might hate me for it because somebody's actually going to tell you the truth. But listen, I'm not ashamed of the truth. You might not like me because I tell you the truth, but the truth is, everybody else is telling you you're from monkeys. Everybody else is saying that it's okay to sleep around. No wonder you have STDs. No wonder you have demons inside of you. It's because of your lifestyle. No wonder you have children out of wedlock. No wonder you're in those situations. And the truth of the matter is, those who sleep around with unprotected sex and do all that kind of stuff end up with emotional, mental, and even physical trauma. I'm sorry. I don't know why your teachers didn't tell you that. Most of the men, well, actually not most of the men, but actually most of the men, we have an ex-homosexual right here. And I don't even know all the details, and I don't want to know the details. But you know what? He can tell you that that lifestyle is wrong. Anal sex is not normal. It doesn't produce a child. Sleeping around is not right. It's an uncommitted relationship. People do it for pleasure rather than for the will of God. God is not pleased with people coming together and sleeping around before marriage. He wants you to commit to each other and do it in a respectful way. Most people that are sleeping around, they don't get permission from their parents. They just steal the woman. They just go behind the back doors.
I just like white. I just like cartoon characters that's white. And there's some other ones that I know when by the time this airs, you're going to think about and say, that one, And a white mouse, or all white mouse is unheard of in animation. Kimba the White Lion from Japan, he was all white. But that's why he's called Kimba the White Lion. And that Lion King, was based off that. That's why the Kimba, the White Lion, and the Lion King is Simba. You see, the whole thing was based off Kimba the White Lion. That's where they got it from. And they said that in the interview. They actually said in the interview that there's no secret that they based that off Kimba the White Lion. So we got Kimba, then we got Simba over in the Lion King. His name is Simba.
No respect for preachers, no respect for your body. No wonder the world is the way it is. And then we got so-called Christians coming up to me. Well, you're preaching about Jesus, and you're talking about all these topics, and I think you're gonna do it a little better.
So I'm excited about this. What y'all looking at on the screen right there. We're very, very, we're very excited about it. We are. And it all stemmed from that damn, like I said, that damn Kung Fu rabbit shit. I don't know where the fuck they got that. And the thing is, how can you rip off the Kung Fu Panda like that and just walk away like it ain't shit? I mean, don't you have any pride in your animation? I mean, don't you have any fucking pride? I mean, you can't just rip off something like that and just walk away like it ain't shit. I'm not feeling that. I mean, this Kung Fu rabbit motherfucker, and we sitting there. Yeah, I know. We're sitting up there like, oh, we're gonna enjoy this shit. And he come on, oh goodness, gotta bake some cakes. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, he ain't the star. He probably the star sidekick or something like that. He's the star sidekick. So we're going to sit here and be patient and wait till we see the star of the cartoon. And this fat mother and this big, he's going on and on and on. I said, oh no, he is the star. Okay, they ripped off Kung Fu Panda. Oh, man. So my kids just said, Daddy, just create one. Don't forget, we could do shit. Dad, we want it. Make the shit. And that's where this came from, dude. And this is exactly what I was thinking that it was going to be like. I was thinking it was going to be like this. But I know in animation world, they got something against white characters in cartoons. I don't know why. I know back in the 30s when animation was starting and getting a lot of characters were all black with white gloves on, with big eyes. Of course, that's where Mickey Mouse came from. And that's why Mickey Mouse looked like that and Felix the Cat looks like that. Because that's how basically the main formatation of animation characters look. They look like Felix the Cat and Mickey Mouse. You know. That's the way they look. When nobody's paying no attention, that's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say. Nobody's paying no attention that it's very rare to see a black mouse. I mean, it's very fucking rare to come across an all-black mouse. But you accept it because all of the cartoons back then were black like that and looked like that. Like before Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney had Oswald the Rabbit. He was the first one. He was all black. And that was rare to see all black rabbit. And a lot of those characters back then were all black and you didn't even know what they was. It could have been cows, goats, or what have you. But you couldn't tell the cows from the goats. They all looked the same. But they were just all black with big eyes. And their mouth area was light color. Their mouth area was like beige or pink or whatever, with big bright eyes, and their bodies were black. And this is how basically all the cartoon characters was back then. That's why Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat look like that. And if we dig some deeper, we come up with some more. You know, that's just how they look. They were all black. But you never paid attention to the fact that it's rare that you come across an all-black mouse. It's very rare. But it fit in Mickey Mouse because everything was like that. But you never questioned that, okay, why is it a black mouse? You know, that's rare. That's very rare. So today, it's rare that you come across an all-white cartoon character. If you do, they'll have a different color jacket or a hat or something on their nose be a certain color to throw it off, you know. They just don't work with the color white or all black. They will work with all black before they work with all white in animation. They'll work with all black before all white. They just don't go with all white something. You know, when you go see these animation cartoons, the sexy woman is usually all white. Heathcliff. Was it Heathcliff? Yeah, Heathcliff. We had those three, the big fat cat, the cat with the Sony Walkman, and the little cat with the big hat, oversized hat on his head. Alright, his girlfriend was all white. It's usually it denotes beauty when it's all white. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry were singing to a cat that was all white. Usually it denotes beauty. But you'll never see a main character that's all white. I don't know, sweetie. You just don't. You just don't. And Tom and Jerry, he was singing to a cat that was all white. And that bitch was, she looked really cute. So if I was a cartoon, I'd do that. But hey, that's just the way I fucking feel about it.
It's true, God hates sin. I don't want to talk to you. You're a foul man. You got demons inside of you.
See, that's the thing about animation. A guy can look at an animation girl like Jessica Rabbit and say, I'll fuck her, even though she's a cartoon. I'll fuck her. But a woman can't look at a male cartoon and say, "Ah, fuck it." And men are just so stupid. They think women don't think like that. You know what I mean? They really think women don't think like that, and they out of their fucking mind. Bitches be like, "I'll fuck Aladdin, I'll fuck Hercules, I'll fuck all that." Women think just like men when it comes to but they ain't gonna let these dumbass know it. But a man gonna look at like Jasmine from Aladdin and all this, "I'll fuck that cartoon, this or that." But women look at the men in the cartoon and say the same fucking thing. But they ain't gonna tell these men that. That's why women sneaky ass. That's why I don't like my ass, because I know too fucking much, and I don't want to talk about it. That's why the bitches can't stand me, dude.
Despise me? Because what you really despise is not me. You despise Jesus. You despise God. You despise the truth. I want to read to you why Jesus, because he's the only Messiah. Hold on one second. Sometimes, yes, I do.
Well, we don't know why that is rare white characters in animation. We don't know. At the same time, it denotes beauty. You will never see a cartoon tough animal that's all white. You won't hardly ever see it. Like Top Cat or Heathcliff, Garfield. You will never see an all white acting like that. That's why Roger Rabbit didn't get nowhere. Bugs Bunny. And back in the 89, it came out 88, 89. When I took some girl to movies to see Roger Rabbit, I was blown away. A person like animation like me, I couldn't believe what I was looking at on the screen. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe a movie like Roger Rabbit existed. I was so damn impressed with that I couldn't talk when it went off. I couldn't talk. And I was with a girl. I took some girl to movies to see it. But you could imagine that, we like animation so much. Yeah, I was just blown away with it. And I would actually thought, this is my actual thinking, I thought that Roger Rabbit was going to take Bugs Bunny's place. I said, "Bugs Bunny, your career over." They was my exact words. I'm not going to say a lot of you. They was my exact words. I said, "Bugs Bunny, your career is over. Nobody is not going to give a fuck about Bugs Bunny no more." Because I thought the Roger Rabbit was the funniest and greatest thing I ever seen next to sliced bread. I mean, he made me laugh like a motherfucker, dude. And the way he acted, I could relate to that shit. And I really thought he was going to take Bugs Bunny's place. I really thought that from the bottom of my heart. I said, "Well, Bugs, it was nice seeing you, but Roger going to take your shit." And true to light, they got rid of Roger and kept Bugs, true to light. Because then came all that Looney Tunes back in action and all that. So Roger Rabbit left and there's Looney Tunes, and it's like, I don't understand that. It was room for Roger Rabbit. And I don't mean showing him in a short movie before Honey, I Blew Up the Kids or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, exactly. And having a little cartoon there before the movie. Yeah, exactly. That's bullshit. I'm talking about another Roger Rabbit movie. They could have pulled it. They could have pulled it, man. But they just let him die out like that. And I strongly feel a type of way about that. I really strongly feel a type of way about that. Funniest cartoon character I ever seen. Hands down. Kicked the shit out of Bugs Bunny. Hands down. He is the funniest motherfucker I ever seen. And yet, he's gone. To this day, he's gone. And that's bullshit. Develop not my feet. I'm right here. They say they don't like me, but I'm around. Okay, Roger. Can I say something on the microphone? Go ahead and say it. Oh, good. This is RVT. I see some video, too. See, he's always right here. Yes, right. I'm always right here with you, Rashid, my buddy. Okay, motherfucker. Sorry. goodness. Well, you did it. He's always right here, and I'm going to always find a place for him here. Stop saying a little bit, Lottie. All right, Roger. He's always right here with me. Because I think that was wrong. I think he's way better than Bugs Bunny. I mean, no offense to Bugs and all, but Roger's just funny. He's just funny. That's right, I'm funny like Goofy. That's right, he's funny like Goofy. That's right, I forgot you like Goofy. Goofy is the funniest tremendously. Okay, Roger, okay, all right. He likes Goofy. And I learned he likes Goofy from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Watching that movie. Well, just know that I'm the only rabbit around here. Even though he's on the screen, I'm the only one. Okay, Roger. I feel so good that I could bring these characters to life around RBT. It's just so fulfilling. No money in the world can cumulate or make up to or stack up to living on RVT and being able to bring all of this to life. This feels tremendously tremendous. It feels tremendously good. Right, Roger, tremendously good. And I don't have to be famous or rich or nothing. It just feels good to do this. Who said you need money to be happy anyway? I don't know, but people assume that because... Well, I assume one thing. Okay, what you assume? That you don't need money to be happy, and I don't need Hollywood to be Roger Rabbit. Okay. Like I care. I have 1,000 things to do around here. RBT. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But you're still part of Warner Brothers. Oh my ass with that. I'm all over the place. And this is one of my favorite spots here on RBT. Well, here we do things a little bit strange, a little bit quirky. And it's fun. I'm sure it is, Roger. I'm sure it is. Now, let me get back to seeing what's... I was looking at something. Viewer request. Creating a tarot card journal. See, a lot of people on here creating tarot cards. And this is where I got my idea from. Bringing it on the air. Right, sweetie? Because there's people on here that create their own tarot cards, you know. Detectives, another street preaching. Trying to look here, see. Oh wow. Tiny Toon Adventures. What's this? It's no surprise to me that I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Please tell me why. And I sleeping with no clothes on. Have y'all seen the Grasshopper Invasion? Have y'all seen it? Biblical. A lot of people saying it's biblical. They saying they said, baby. Now you heard them. They said it looked like something straight from the Bible. You know that? They said it's something straight from the Bible. Just the way it look.
Very important information to share with you. We're going to be talking about the Grasshopper Invasion that occurred in Las Vegas. Now pay careful attention to the scriptural significance and also the spiritual implication, because while they're going to blame everything but what it really truly is, meanwhile, do you understand and see exactly what time it really is, especially since we're in the 400th year? What am I talking about? Well, I'm here at the New York Times that reads, Grasshopper Invasion of Las Vegas may last weeks, according to experts. And I'll be sure to link this in the description box, but it says right here that a swarm of winged insects enveloped the pyramid. Sound familiar? An invasion of pallid-winged grasshoppers descended on Las Vegas this past week, taking over the Strip and several of the city's most popular tourist spots, including the night skies above the Luxor Hotel and Casino. The resort, a 30-story pyramid inspired by ancient Egypt. Do you see what this is trying to tell you? What is America today? Says that its sky beam, a powerful column of light issuing nightly from the peak of the pyramid, can be seen by airplane pilots as far away as Los Angeles. And we're going to be going over, and I'm going to be showing you some footage of the grasshoppers right now.
I'm sure everybody said I will show it, but it might freak you guys out. It's really bad. It's really bad. And there's no way that's not. Now we see it as spiritual. It looks like something spiritual. But the thing is, I'm not going to quote it. I'm not going to quote it. I'm going to be fair about it, because I told y'all before I'm broadcasting Armageddon around here. But these other people, like you just heard, are taking it further than them. They're saying it's spiritual. They're running with it. I'm not going to run with it, because I know it's other things that's going to come about besides the grasshoppers. There's other things going to come about, so I'm going to be patient to wait for those other things. But it's just amazing how a lot of people, thinking the same thing we're thinking, sweetie. They're thinking the same thing, like it's spiritual. There's no way. I just got finished saying there's no way it ain't spiritual. There's no way that's not spiritual. The Bible said locusts going to come. The Bible said it. The Bible specifically said during the Great Tribulation, locusts going to be released. Plain and simple. And I swear I'm broadcasting. I'm going to broadcast it. And it's funny to hear people laughing when they tell a story on the news and all. They think it's funny. People think it's really funny. They laughing all on TV. And, well, I guess it's okay to do that, because you got to be up to, if you're not a spiritual person, it's like, we've been through this shit before. It's Hollywood movies dealing with this shit. So, of course, they ain't going to take it serious. But it's funny that if it was serious, I'm saying humor ourselves. Just humor ourselves. If it was serious, it looks odd to see people fucking laughing all on TV and shit, Then all of a sudden it'd be funny if the laughing just slowed down and died down like Noah's Ark. When it was raining, they was laughing at first, and all of a sudden, exactly, they just stopped laughing. It's like, okay, all right, now something going on. We don't know where this gonna lead to. We don't know. But I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt that it's not going to stick around. It's going to be around for a little while, and then it's going to just disappear. You know, it's not going to just stick around forever and shit. So it's understandable, man. It's understandable. It's, you know. You got these people in government. They got these people in government that's acting really weird. You know, they're acting like big children. It's just, life is just scaring people. This is some scary shit we're under, and I do mean saying we're under it. It's some scary shit that we're going through here. To see the leaders of our worlds behaving this way. They supposed to be leading us and shit. You know? They supposed to be the ones we look up to for national leadership. And they behaving like children in the schoolyard, calling each other names and stuff. And then you got the locust problem. Then you got this heat wave. You know, we going through so fucking much, man. And it's not funny. It's just not a funny fucking thing we're going through. Hopefully we can look back at this and laugh. I'm not going to lie about that. Hopefully we can look back. I hope, well, sweetie, shit, you know. Oh, damn it. Hopefully we can look back at this shit and laugh. Cause I'll be damned if I stick around, you know, like. I hope it don't stick around. And rest in peace for Rutger Hauer. Rest in peace to that guy. I mean, he did a lot of movies, too. I mean, he did a tremendously lot of movies. And yet, everybody's leaving us, you know? Everybody's going away. Everybody's just leaving. Dying.
Sir Shake-a-Lot's my name. Drinking shake is my game.
When Shake-a-Lot's thirsty, he loves a good shake. It's so cold and frosty, it makes him quake.
Great shake, Burger King.
With my shivery shake, we'll have a ball. So I'll cover this table. Look, shake for all.
Great shake.
I love magic.
And I love shake.
So, with my baton, we'll have some fun.
If you're making shake, I'll order one.
It's a magic shake I'll make right here. When you sip a little, watch mine disappear.
That really shook me up, Burger King.
Marvelous National Burger King. He can do most anything. He loves magic food and fun.
We've got shake for everyone.
Burger King, yay!
Great shake.
I swear, man. I'm never gonna grow up. Don't look for Rashid to grow up, because it ain't fucking happening.
Chocolate and it's lots of fun.
Rolo, chewy caramel and real milk chocolate all rolled together. Rolo.
You can roll a Rolo to your friends. It's chocolate covered caramel from end to end. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Thank you, Mr. Bunny.
Bunnies!
Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. All the world loves M&M's. They're pure milk chocolate joy in a candy shell for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Thank you, Bunny.
You know, it's odd how you can look at a rabbit and a yellow little baby chick like being the same animal, and then put an egg in between the two and say which one of these animals have this egg right here. And it seemed like rabbits lay eggs. It seemed like that the baby chick will lay eggs. How Easter have combined animals together in our head, and it looks like they're the same animal. It looks like that a chick and a rabbit is the same animal almost. Am I alone with this? No, maybe I'm not. It's like the chick and a white rabbit is just come from the same animal, and it seemed like that a rabbit lays eggs for some reason. And then when you throw in like chocolate with a chick and a white rabbit, it looks like it's all related, you know. And it all came from Easter. Yeah, it all came from Easter. And it's just surprising how a holiday can distort our view of something like the animal kingdom. How it can combine, or like the chick and a rabbit is not related. It's two different animals. But for some reason, if you put eggs around a rabbit, colorful eggs at that or what have you, it seemed like that the rabbit laid those eggs. A rabbit don't lay eggs. I'm pretty sure rabbits don't lay eggs. It's just weird how that is, you know, how everything is like that with a rabbit, with a white rabbit. And I just like white rabbits. I just like rabbits. I'm just a person that likes rabbits, and I'm thankful that they multiply, you know. Really, I like rats, I like mice, I like rabbits. Or the rodent family thing I like guinea pigs. I just like those animals like that because I think that they're one of the species that gets how do they say it? That's what's the word they used when they say something is they're underrated. I just think they're underrated because they make great pets next to cats and dogs and birds. You know, I like parakeets. But the problem with right, we discussed this, sweetie, in our group, in our family here. Now, I like parakeets, but my problem with parakeets is they die too easy. They just die easy, like fish. That's my only beef with parakeets, that they die too fucking easy. You know, some animals is hard to die. They just difficult to die. Parakeets, if you just breathe the wrong way, they dead. And it's like, parakeets are great pets, but you gotta be careful because they get sick and die so fucking easy. As soon as you turn your back, they get sick and dead. It's like, damn, you know? But I heard from what I understand that a big parrot, one of those tropical parrots, lasts longer than a human being. But for some reason, when you get to the parakeets, they die in the blink of an eye. And I will have no problem with getting a parrot. I will have no problem. But they die too fucking easy, dude. They die easy like a fish. Like a goldfish will die easy. You know, a goldfish will primarily die if, you know, some animals just die easy. A fish and parakeets is two of them. Now cats and dogs, they say cats got 9 lives and all that shit. I mean, you ain't got worried. I mean, dogs will get sick and they'll live through that shit. Whatever. You get a parakeet, a little bird, man, you can forget it. They die too easy, dude. They're very fragile animals, but they're the most rewarding animals you can own is a parakeet. Especially if you train it the right way not to be scared of it. You know, you're expected to live a long time. You really got to take care of it and this and that, but you really got to take care of it, you know. And rabbits and mice, I think, are tremendously rewarded. You know, tremendously rewarded. But if you get a male and female, you gonna be in trouble because they gonna multiply on your ass, and next thing you know, you're gonna have a fucking house full of rodents because they multiply. So you gotta be careful with getting, you know, a male and female rat, like little baby mice. You gotta be very careful because they multiply like crazy. You know, and hamsters and shit like that. And I'm sure that they don't die easy. I never had one because my mother was always like, and I hate her because of that, because I always wanted one. And she always was like, I don't want that in the house. It's rat fucking. She was always that timid woman bullshit. I can't stand her fucking ass. And I never was allowed to have one. But I would have loved to have, not really a gerbil. I know gerbils were fun. I had a friend when I was little who had a gerbil. And I just got the biggest kick out of her every time she brought a gerbil outside. I just got a huge kick. I wanted one so bad. But you get these moms, these women be like, and I had a mother like, I had an mother. And that's the worst thing a child can have, because that means you can never ever have a gerbil or mouse do, ever. Because she's she's chicken shit. She supposed to be all tough and shit. This she little bitch and she chicken shit. And some women, like my friend's mother, who has a gerbil, she ain't give a fuck. She's like, yeah, I don't, you know, she's a tough woman. She's like, I don't care. But you get these women, and shit. I had one of those fucking bitches. So I couldn't get one. But I always got a kick out of her bringing it outside, and I get to pet it and stuff, and I always got a kick out of that. I always wanted one of them. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because what y'all looking at on the screen. Now I can create my rabbits. I always wanted to see what it's like to have a rabbit. Just a rabbit. And I know that they sell them. But from what I understand about them also is that they stink. They stink up your house. I mean, I guess like a regular dog. If you have a dog, you gotta wash your dog. You gotta wash it. Well, cats wash themselves, but I heard when you have a rabbit, they smell. You know, you really gotta take care of the rabbit because it will smell. You know, rabbits smell. But I still want to see what it's like to own a rabbit. To have a rabbit, I could carry it in a cage and take care of it and all. I would like to see what it's like to have a rabbit. And I rarely went in a pet store where I saw they were selling rabbits. You know, it's rarely that I went to a pet store. I saw the cats. I saw, like, I go to PetSmart. I don't think do PetSmart sell rabbits? I don't even think they sell rabbits. They might. If they did, we didn't see any. Maybe they do, but it's usually cats, kittens, and the rest are like reptiles and stuff like, or those ferrets. They sell ferrets. That's another thing that people have is ferrets. But I want a rabbit. I like rabbits. I just want a rabbit. I just think it's just that's why I put them all around RVT. And RVT slogan, one of RVT slogans, Rashid Video Tube, is the fact that we have rabbits around. It's flooded with rabbits. So y'all gonna see that. Y'all gonna see that it's flooded with rabbits all over the place. You're gonna see that, dude, because I'm a rabbit person. I just like rabbits. I just like fucking rabbits, dude. And it's just amazing to know that they multiply. And I've seen reports where they're a problem. I've seen cities that had a rabbit problem. And they were just all over the fucking place, and they just kept growing. And they're an issue. Rabbits are an issue because they just grow. You never got to worry about them being extinct. They just grow. In the city, they had on the news before, they had a serious rabbit problem. They was just all over the yard every fucking where. Well, because they're in the rodent family. You know, rodents multiply. Rabbits, rats, gerbils, guinea pigs, all in the rodent family. And they multiply. And them fuckers there, they really, that's good. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But I always wanted a white rabbit. I just want a white rabbit. See, you know, like an albino rabbit. You know, they say the white mice and white rabbits are albinos. You know, they say they albinos. And I don't say that. I just say that's the colors of them. You know, they don't albino shit. It's just that's the color of them. Look at this shit.
You won't need a rabbit foot with more than 8,000 winning game cards from Trick,
Lucky Charms,
Cocoa Puffs, and the Monster with 40 grand prize winners.
You can win a Magnavox home video system,
8,000 others win.
a Viewmaster projector, and Rio.
All winners get a personalized director's chair. 1 in 3,700 will win. Game cards and Freshly Marked boxes of Big G cereal. Or get one free by writing General Mills, Box 5102, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I like that.
Power. Yeah, power.
Cosmic Arc is a game cartridge for the Atari video system.
I had that. Yeah, we had that. That was fun. That game right there was fun. I aced the fuck out of that, though. Yeah, it was for Atari. Cosmic Arc. That's the name. We never knew the name of that, but it's called Cosmic Arc for Atari. Any of y'all heard of Cosmic Arc? It's a very fun video game. I used to ace the fuck out of it. It was so much fun. It was.
Marshmallow Krispies. Perfect.
Hey, bright-colored marshmallows.
If on the good life, frosted. Welcome.
Marshmallow.
Into your morning.
Part of this complete breakfast. With Barney around, who needs rainbows?
Long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, the Star Wars saga began, and Kenner continues the excitement.
Chewbacca's
Marv! It's C-3PO that you can take apart, and other action figures each sold separately.
Take me to Han Solo and Princess Leia. What happened? Han, Leia, sneak attack. I'm all in pieces. What a mess. Put him down, Chewie. How's that, C-3PO? Wonderful.
Han Solo, C-3PO with backpack and other action figures each sold separately from Kenner Star Wars.
Memories there, huh, guys? Memories. Especially with that C-3PO. I mean, you just looked at it and knew you had to be fragile with it. Because the rest of them, I think you could squeeze the arms together. But C-3PO, you couldn't squeeze his arms together. You had to be very careful with him. You know, but he was just fascinating to have and look at, you know. Like he's supposed to be metal or bronze or whatever. And yet you hold him in your hand and like an action figure. And it was just, he was just amazing. He was one of the amazing characters. But the only problem, I remember it, the only problem with the C-3PO action figure was that the legs would give out. When you first get it, you could lift his legs up and it will stay there. But after a while, his legs will give out and you couldn't lift his legs up no more. As soon as you lift his legs up, his legs will flap down really fast. So they will be dangling. If you hold C-3PO, remember guys, when you hold C-3PO in your hands, you go dangle him and his legs will go back and forth. His legs gave out like shit. And as a child, you always wondered, was that a good thing or a bad thing, you know, to see his legs give out like that. So when you put him on back of the landslider, you know, Luke Skywalker said landslider, his whole body will flap down because he had no leverage to hold him up, so he had to lay down in the back. Usually he's supposed to be sitting up in the back, but because his legs gave out when you put him in the back, his body will flap down. That was his only problem. That was C-3PO's. And guys, y'all remember that if y'all was into the Star Wars characters, y'all remember that shit, man. It's just amazing how his legs gave out like that.
What was the world like before hamburgers? Let's find out. We'll go back in time through my revolving time door. Ooh, wow. He's trying to invent lunch. Rubble, rubble, gobble, gobble. Let's take him to McDonald's. Here we are. Hamburgers, fries, and milk for everybody.
There's much fun for you today at McDonald's.
Let's it out now. Let's it out.
Oh.
Catch this. Want a bite of my donut?
Kim, please, you know I'm on a diet.
Bet you don't know why delicious donuts have holes.
Get that out of here.
They have holes so the inside part will cook as fast as the outside. Without the hole, they'd be soft and mushy around the middle instead of crisp and delicious. I said a bite of my donut.
I love you, the hole.
No.
Who, me?
Let it out.
Oh.
Get this. Can I have a...
Bet you don't know how a sneeze works.
Can I...
You see, when you sneeze, your lungs fill with air. Your throat closes. Your muscles squeeze the air in your lungs real tight until the air rushes through your nostrils. Your body has blown its own nose.
Can I have
a balloon?
No. A tissue.
That's from the Children's Television Workshop. Yeah, that was from the Children's Television Workshop. It's amazing how much shit got done when it comes to broadcasting. And a lot of these people that did these things don't even remember they did. Like, say I'm on social media. I came on social media. We've been on since how long, sweetie? 2014. Alright, 2014 we've been on. RBT haven't been here that long. But we've been on social media since 2014. RBT is still fairly new. But if I saw some of my earlier content, I'd probably be like, oh, we will remember this shit. Yeah, I don't think we here that long and look at something and say we don't. I don't think anybody remember their content. But I'm sure some of these celebrities, when they were kids, though, and now they older, if you show them that, they probably still, just forget it. This conversation went sour because I think everybody remember what the fuck they did. Jesus Christ.
People with disabilities. In school. On the job. If you would like to identify a disabled young person for an achievement certificate, write Foundation for Exceptional Children, Reston, Virginia.
Know what we like best about your kingdom of half? Has to be the half-day school.
This is even better.
Then it's Halsies, my crunchy, sweet new corn and rice cereal.
But half the sugar of most sugar-coated cereal. How does it taste so sweet?
That's my secret. It's Legree. Now what?
Half a car.
I'm halfway there.
Half a bridge.
Nice work, kids. New Halsies are a crunchy, sweet part of this.
Hey, that cereal should be out now. Halsies? Because everybody half-assing all over this place, dude. So they should bring that cereal back. No doubt about it.
Not anymore. I gotta round up all these blueberry-flavored critters to make my blueberry-flavored waffles. Since folks tasted them, I need all the blueberry-flavored critters I can find.
They sure taste good.
Yep, they're like crunchy little blueberry-flavored waffles.
And a good part of this nutritious breakfast. Waffalo cereal, maple flavor and blueberry flavor.
Got it.
Waffalo's was good as fuck. Waffalo's was good. That's a good cereal right there, man. Some of these cereals I can't understand why they got rid of, but Waffalo's is one of them. They were just so fucking good, man. It tastes just like waffles. I mean, just like fucking waffles do. Why would they get rid of something like that? Oh, God. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Love Reese's and Kit Kat. Favorite snacks to snack on while you're watching a movie if you go to the movies. Is either Kit Kat or Reese's for us, right, guys? Yep, that's all we get. We get a huge Kit Kat or a huge Reese's with butter popcorn in the drink. That's what we eat in the movie theaters when we go. Yeah. A huge Kit Kat or a huge Reese's and butter popcorn and a drink and a good fucking movie. I'm straight for the afternoon, dude. But I don't see nothing playing in the movie so I could go to movies and eat that shit. Yeah, we don't see nothing. I'm not attracted to anything in the movies thus far. I want to see Cats. I'm thinking about us going to see Cats when it come out. I just want to fucking see it because I always wanted to see the play. It got nothing to do with that. See, people hyping up the celebrities in it and shit like that. I don't give a damn about that. I just want to know what the play is about. They never came on the air or nowhere and said what Cats is about unless you look it up in Wika. And I'm sure in Wika they'll tell you what the Cats play is about if you look it up in the, on the internet. I never done that. And if you don't do that, they ain't gonna tell you what the Cats play is about. They never gonna. So now they made a movie of Cats, and it's like, okay, we can see it now. Now we can see what it's about. Because I don't know what it's. I'm curious of what that is about. I don't know. What kind of play will have cats in it? It just looks fucking weird. It looks weird. What kind of play would be about cats? I know it's mind-boggling to me. So now they made a movie off. I'm like, okay, good. Now we can watch the movie instead of going to see that play shit. Cause not everybody got time to go see a fucking play, dude. Nobody ain't got time for this shit.
Coming up next.
So I give them credit for, we give them credit for making Cats the movie. I give them mad credit because ain't no way the Cats in the theater again. It's like, oh, when you get, when you go to movies, you could dress any fucking way you want, basically. But when you go to a play or out to see the show like Cats on Broadway, you gotta dress in attire, you know, all the shit, and I ain't got time for this shit. You just want to see the, So good thing they made the movie thing, True to life judging that they say that the movie theater is for poor entertainment. For rich entertainment is the theater. And that's true. That's true. It's very, very true, man. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They say, if you say to a wealthy person, I'm going to the movies, they are scarfing you. Some of them will go, oh, you're going to a movie. The movie's for poor people. Only the wealthy people see theaters. They go to theaters. They don't go to movie theaters, dude. They don't go to, that's for poor people, And not all wealthy people like that, but a lot of them are. It's a difference in the ticket. You go, that's what I'm saying. If I go pick up, if I try to take out a wealthy girl on the town, and I pull out a movie ticket, she'll lose her fucking mind. She looking for like one of those big tickets that look like a piece of paper folded up. She looking like a ticket like that, and instead I pull out a movie ticket. That bitch gonna lose her damn mind. There's two different types of tickets. That rich bitch gonna be looking for a piece of paper in my inner jacket, and here I am pulling out a movie ticket instead of the piece of paper thing. She gonna go the fuck off. It's difference in entertainment. It's the wealthy and it's the poor. And okay. I mean, in case in point that the Cats thing. Okay, now we could go. Yeah, we could go see it in the movies. Oh, because you can't go to the theater. It ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just convenient. I don't want to get dressed up and all that shit. I just don't want to do it, dude. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a thing at all. Whatever. It's just too much shit to get dressed up and go to the theater. It's just too much shit to go to the theater, dude. It's just. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, and you gotta get there on time because you can't see it again. In the theater, you can't see it again. If you get there late, then you ass the fuck out. They ain't gonna do. You can't sit there and watch it again. It's a difference, dude. And I ain't got time for all that bullshit. It got something to do with that. Got something to do with that. So they can, scarf and all that shit all they want, but, Marshmallow Krispies. You see that? They got strawberry and they got marshmallow Krispies. Marshmallow Krispies, dude. How long we been on this fucking thing anyway? How long do we keep... Oh, let me see my microphone. I got a lighter. I can't see. I could tell in a minute. Time go by so... Time go by so fucking quick, man, when we on the air. You know, I could do this for like 4 hours, dude. This is just, let's do a half an hour more. Let's do a half an hour more. I just like social, I like being a broadcaster. I just like this. I like this so much, man. And it's not time consuming, because, see guys, I run a cult, and we're a spiritual group. And I still have time to do my work for the show, and I'm doing this ain't shit. You know what time it is right now, man? Let me show y'all what time it is. It's almost 12 o'clock on a Monday night. What day is it? I don't even know what fucking day is it. Gosh. What day is it? It's Monday, right? It's Monday. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock at night on Monday night. Look at this dead time. This is dead time. This is fucking dead time, dude. I mean, unless you got a project to do at work, or like I got a show coming up for RVT. Unless you got something like that, or rehearsing an instrument, or reading a book or something, this is dead time. I mean, a Monday night, 12 o'clock at night, I don't see nothing wrong with me being on the air. And just, you know, in front of a microphone. I don't see shit wrong. I mean, like, this ain't shit. This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing, man. I just like it, man. What's fascinating is that the cartoon on the screen, that I created that on the screen, and it's going with all these kid commercials, and I'm sitting back going, wow, I could create that, you know, and if I could do it, anybody could do it. And it kind of makes you wonder, you know, like, what else is so simple in the world today. It kind of makes you wonder that. But not only is this a picture or comic, this is a cartoon, dude, that I'm doing on social media. That's what makes it interesting. And I'm looking at it with these commercials we're listening to, and it's like, wow, I created that. It's amazing fucking shit.
Help the Foundation for Exceptional Children find and recognize the achievements of young people with disabilities. In school. Yes, I can. I can do it. Yes, I can. On the job. If you would like to identify a disabled young person for an achievement certificate, write, yes, I can.
It's not scary to me. It's just, well, I guess it is kind of creepy to me. It's kind of creepy.
About your Kingdom of Half? Has to be the half-day school.
This is even better.
Then it's halvesies.
A lot of people can't really handle it because they say, Rashid, you're not a white person or you're not a black person. So a lot of people can't handle it. And shit. And I don't give a fuck about none of that. I got a penis, so I don't care.
A crunchy sweet part of this balanced breakfast.
I got a dick, so I don't care.
Hi, get along, little blueberry critters, get along.
Weren't they supposed to be doggies, Bill?
Not anymore. I gotta round up all these blueberry-flavored critters to make my blueberry-flavored waffles. Since folks tasted them, I need all the blueberry-flavored critters I can find.
They sure taste good.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. You know why I'm ignorant? Because that's ignorant to think about. That's not my fault if you think like that. That's not my fault.
Ready? Go!
This world is a big place full of people that can do all kind of shit. And that's the kind of world we live in. It's not my fault if these people is living in that kind of world, thinking that only this and only that. That's not my fault.
Peanut butter cup. Real milk chocolate, delicious peanut butter. Two great tastes that taste great together.
Sweet? Yeah.
That's what they used to say. Reese's peanut butter cups. That was Reese's theme thing right there. It was, yeah. It was. They don't have no theme now. Now they just state what the candy is now. They don't got no specific theme any fucking more. Reese's peanut butter cups. That's the way it was. That was the thing.
Superman crap. He's using kryptonite to destroy his powers.
Now you'll tell me why Superman peanut butter tastes so great. Never. So fresh roasted, so creamy, so yummy. Then its secret will be mine, all mine. Spoiled again. Just wait, Superman. I'll find out. Superman peanut butter. It's strength.
Remember Superman peanut butter? I remember Superman peanut butter. How much you to bet a lot of people don't remember Superman peanut butter? How much you to bet? You gotta really dig in your memory to remember Superman peanut butter. You really gotta dig in your memory, dude. Kind of like Winnie the Pooh fashion. I remember Superman peanut butter.
Penny racers, each sold separately from Takara. There's only one Capri Sun. It's great, tasting fun when you punch open one. There's only one Capri Sun. It's great, tasting fun when you punch open one. Lemonade, apple, orange, blue, punch, new, great. It's Capri Sun.
Capri Sun fruit drink in the single on couch. 10% fruit juice, nothing artificial.
There's only one Capri Sun. It's great, tasting fun when you punch open one.
There's only one Capri Sun.
Do they still sell Capri Sun? I don't think so. They do? They still have it? Oh. That's the problem. They drink it too fast. They rip it out and they use the straw. That's for white kids. You fucking punch a hole in it and gulp it down. That's for normal kids. Ain't for kids like y'all. They bite the bag until they rip a hole and then drink it all down in 3 drinks.
Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. The collection. Each in really cute outfits. You can collect them one at a time or in sets. And pretend to play ball with Simon. But you know what's best about them? They're funny little faces. The Chipmunk Collectibles. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Sold separately or in sets for free. New from Ideal.
You can order this shit online. Trust me, you can order it online.
Share my new strawberry shortcake cereal? It's stupidly. That's very nice. It's such a pretty strawberry pink, and its crispy strawberry taste is a very good part of this nutritious breakfast.
Right. It even smells like strawberries. New strawberry shortcake cereal.
It's very delicious.
We had that. The strawberry, we had it.
It's a TV. I want it. The General Mills Watch and Play game is on TV March 26th. Details and game cards.
I had a Sony Watchman, and it just stopped working. Did y'all ever have a Sony Watchman? They cost $100. Y'all know the Sony Walkman. Alright, it was the Sony Watchman. It was a little TV set. And it just stopped working. It's just like, when you turn it on, it was a blank screen. Did anything ever happen like that with you guys? I had one like that, and I had to buy another one. And the other one I bought was a little wider. It was wider. First, they were thin. You know, like a flashlight, thin. Then you brought them, they were a little bit wider. I didn't have that problem again, but I was just taken aback with that because I kept scratching my head like, what happened? How can a Sony Watchman just break and just have a blank screen like that? I don't understand that. And I loved it. I brought it to work every time I went to work, and I watched it behind the desk. You know, I was watching it behind the desk when I was at work, and all of a sudden it just stopped working. Not while I was at work. I was done. I stopped working behind the desk, and I had it for a while. Then it just stopped working, and it was just a blank screen up there. And I couldn't understand what happened to it. I don't understand it. And I know a lot of people out there went through the same thing. It's like, I just don't understand what happened to the shit. How can a Sony Watchman just break down, just stop working? What the fuck? What the hell happened? Just stop. Like, when you turn it on, it's just a blank screen. I'm looking at it like, there gotta be a problem here, you know. And I'm sure you had to send it off to a manufacturing company to get fit. But I'm not gonna go through all that, you know. I just bought another one, you know what I mean, guys? I bought another one, dude. But it's just a wonder to this very day of what happened to that. Why does some electronics, back then they weren't tech, they were electronics. And it was like, why some electronics do that? Like, I had this radio, this, like, not a boom box. You know those little radios that's round? It's like you could carry them around, and they round. They like a sphere. They round. I had one of them that you put CDs in. And all of a sudden, the radio just shut off the same way. It stopped working the same fucking way. I could use the CD player on it, but the radio was blank. And it was like, I don't understand this. How come some electronics do that? And only electronics did it. I don't understand it.
You can win it right here, right now. Got to watch and play game cards? You can find watch and play game cards inside these Big G cereals. Or get them free by writing to Watchman TV Giveaway Box 9602, Clinton, Iowa. We'll include a list of winning pictures. Millions will enter, 1,000 win. If the picture on your card matches the one we're about to show you, you win the Sony Watchman. And now, this week's winning picture is...
Me, Lucky the Leprechaun.
The earlier winning pictures were...
Me, Frankenberry. Me, the Tricks Rabbit.
If you've got any of these pictures on your game card, you win. But if you didn't, don't let it bug you. You get another chance 2 weeks from today on this same station. You can keep collecting game cards from these specially marked boxes of Tricks, Lucky Charms, Cocoa Puffs, and Monsters. Or send away and get them free. Prize claims must be postmarked by September 15th, 1983. Good luck!
1983.
I love that Hershey bar.
That was nice.
Man, blaze on. You can relive it all with Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection. Introducing size noodles and the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately.
Ain't they the singers on Star Wars?
Droopy McCool on clarinet, Max Rebo on organ. Rip the ribbit, Rebo. Dance, Droopy. It's your wax, Snoodle. What-ho.
New size noodles in the Rebo Band. Jabba the Hutt action playset sold separately from Kenner's Star Wars Return of the Jedi Collection.
Milky.
Oh, wow.
Milky does the body good.
Pass it on.
What you mean? Keep you cool and keep you lean.
Makes you big, makes you strong.
Picks you up all day long. It does. It's all there.
Good for teeth and bones and hair.
Milky does the body good. Pass it on!
Milky does.
Milky does the body good. Milky does the body good.
Pass it on.
Milky does the body good. Milk, it does the body good. It was better with that than the you got milk shit. Let's think about that. You got milk. Guys, I'm sorry. That's stupid. I'm sorry. No. Got milk. I think that's stupid. Guys, baby, we telling them the truth. I know they ain't gonna never agree with us, but we living in a world where y'all agree with everything.
I'll get it. I got it. Oh, Quick is so rich. And thick. And milk chocolatey. That was good. Oh, since you're not playing.
Nestle Quick chocolate flavor. No one can...
That's a rabbit. The Nestle Quick thing. A brown rabbit. Got milk? I think that's stupid. I just think it's stupid. I think it don't make sense. Got milk. It's got a question mark there. I mean, maybe they're talking about if you go to the store, if you go to a restaurant and they say anything to drink. So I guess they mean that. But they putting it in a formatation like it's a question, but you're using it as a statement. Got milk. And it's a question, but you're using it as a statement. Got milk. And you can say it over and over again. It's a question, but you're using it as a statement. Got milk. It's a question, but you're using it as a statement. Got milk. How can you use a question like a statement? But yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can only do it if you do it a couple of times. Then you can say that. If you do it like one time, like got milk, but you're using a question like a statement. How can you use a question like a statement? You won't really see it unless you repeat it like 4 or 5 times. Got milk? You're using a question. You're using a question like a statement. Got milk? You're using a question like a statement. Got milk? But then all of a sudden you say, how can you use a question? Then you see it. That's why I think it's stupid. Because what? You're using a question. It don't make sense. How can you use a got milk? It is like on an ad it says got milk. It don't make sense. I mean, I get what it's saying. Don't think I don't get it. I get what it's saying. It's like saying what's up or but I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. It just don't fucking make sense to me. Got milk. It don't make sense. I don't like it. It's stupid. They never know what to do. They never knew what to do with the milk ads later on. At first they started like milk does the body good. That was good. That was okay. But remember the milk ad with the little kid drinking milk and he was talking to a grown woman? He was saying, I'm drinking milk. And then milk fortifies me with vitamin D, and they showed them getting older. Then he said, this is how I'm going to look when I'm 19. Alright, that made sense. All of that made sense. But then they got stupid, dude. Then they got like, you got milk. And then they start showing people with milk above their lip. And it just got stupid. It just got dumb, dude. It didn't make sense right there. They should have stopped right there. Then they got stupid with it. It just got milk. And it's just dumb. It's just stupid. It's dumb. Don't make sense. See, this is good shit. What is this?
The game. Get Stratego from Milky.
Stratego. I remember that name. My family was too stupid to want it, so we didn't get it.
Because they can help.
You fucking stupid. Remember these sneakers?
Not everyone wears zips for traction. And not everyone wears zips for an incredible performance. But when all is said and done, it's nice to know that performance is there. Just in case you need it.
Zips. You ever called the sneakers was called Zips? Yeah, I remember them. Zips. That's before Nike and Adidas came. They used to sell these sneakers like that, Converse, and Zip commercials with kids in it. Then when Nike and Adidas, then it went urban. Once it went urban, it started making money. And that's why they trying to resurrect that urban shit, but that urban shit gone. It ain't coming back. It's not coming back, dude.
In the news, Washington's cheery cherry blossoms. They're the surest signs that springtime and the tourist season have arrived.
And they not making a lot of money they used to. Alright, y'all ready to get out of here? Because we talk too much, dude. We talk too much, and I know y'all got things to do, and I ain't going to keep y'all in the station, my station forever, because I'll keep y'all ass here. I don't give a fuck. I will keep y'all ass right the fuck here, but I know that's unfair to other people, so I'm going to be fair and head on out, and I know y'all got things to do.
Supercade will return after these messages.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Let you turn thing.
Ain't there so much fun here on RVT?
Plug in the clapper and the television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Clapper is available.
That old lady funny. Y'all know that old lady at the end of that? You laughed at that shit. That's like that falling down, can't get up shit.
Rolled up in one.
You can hit them, you can catch them. They're so good you want to fetch them. You can tear them, you can share them. You can drink anywhere.
Fruit Corners fruit roll-ups are the chewy snacks made with real fruit that you unroll, peel, and chew.
You can trick them, you can treat them. You can stop them, you can eat them.
Fruit Corners fruit roll-ups, now in great tasting grapes.
This after school stuff though. It sound like it.
Hershey. Chocolate fun, pure milk chocolate, delicious and smooth. Oh, if you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you. When you take a bite, oh, you'll say.
Yeah, they said put Hershey bar with breakdancing, and that was the beginning of their downfall. And now today, look what you got. You got, please leave us alone. I hate you. I hate you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. They like Michael Myers all over the place. They ain't going no fucking way, dude.
It's my time to talk to me. I see what it's up to me. I can move and shake you, do it my own.
Can't you see we insulting you guys? Can't you see that? Won't you get out of here? We don't like you. And nobody listening. Nobody listening. All started from Hershey cars, Hershey candy bars, and breakdance, and combining the two. Now, if we don't like you, can't you take a hint? Ain't nobody home. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't fucking funny either.
Okay, I'll show you how it's done, and I'll make it even tougher.
Hot Wheels Cobra Sunset comes with Cobra race cars.
Hot Wheels is the shit. You could go Hot Wheels still. People still collect Hot Wheels. I swear to God, they still collect Hot Wheels, and Hot Wheels is sold in the supermarkets, dude. Yeah, you could get a Hot Wheels car in the supermarket. I like Hot Wheels that's different than others. Wait, I know we gotta leave. I got that, but let me say this. I know we leaving. Just let me say this. Hot Wheels cars are the best because they got shocks. It look like when you, like, if you pick them up off the ground a little bit, just a little bit, and drop them, you'll see them bounce, like shake when they bounce, like they got shocks. Those other cars that came out like that, they didn't do that. Yeah, they didn't do that. Some of them did, but not most of them. And plus, Hot Wheels tires looked like they were real rubber. So they were the Hot Wheels cars was really better. But I like the cars that look like they had shocks on them.
Kool-Aid to the rescue, the one for kids.
Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix.
For a kid's big thirst.
You know? Okay, let me get out of here, guys. I see y'all. I might do this again tomorrow, okay? Alright, sorry, I went overboard a little bit. I hope I wasn't too much, I didn't take too much of y'all time. But y'all, don't worry, y'all gonna get back to hell. Wilma! That's all that's going on. That's all on the news. Ain't nobody paying that shit. No, it's just Wilma and Will. We don't like you people. Get out our country, Wilma. Go back to that shit and goodbye.